Welcome to an episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer and Melissa Belzer as we debate everything.
Loud road noise.
So we are going to play a card game. We got away from card games for a little bit. We are road tripping across the state. Right now we're in an area of Iowa where we see a bunch of these pointless windmills. Just my own opinion. And a lot of other people's.
They just take up so much space.
They do, and they kill birds. Boo. So we're going to play a card game because I don't want to get down a political rabbit hole because I don't care, and that's not what this show's about. So what are we going to play next?
I mean, we can bring up some old wives' tales and see what they are and stuff.
Okay, well, I asked AI to generate old wives' tales. So these are things that are not true that people used to believe were true. So what's the first old wives' tale? And you don't have to give why it's not yet, but just give the first part.
Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis.
Yes, my mother told me that. Of course it causes arthritis. It used to drive my mom nuts when we would crack our knuckles.
Yeah, I'd have to be conscious of it. Yeah, I'm like, I know it doesn't cause arthritis, but you know.
From what I understand from actual real doctors and not old wives, it's just releasing of gas or something like that?
I think so.
Something like that. So what does it say?
It says, while it may annoy some, there's no conclusive evidence that it leads to arthritis.
Bam! They were wrong.
Number 2 is one that proves that I was correct, because this discussion has come up before. Going outside with wet hair will make you sick.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. There was a president that at his inauguration, he did, it was pouring rain and he was getting soaking wet through all that, and he ended up getting sick and dying. And I think he only ended up serving president like 8 days or something ridiculous like that. Wasn't that Tyler? I think it's President Tyler. I think it was President Zachary Tyler. I could be totally wrong, but I do remember there was a president that got sick at his inauguration because he got all wet and he died.
But he could already have been getting sick. It's just coincidental with the rain.
Okay, if you say so. I don't know. The wives may have been on something. So what does it say?
This is what I said, because someone's like, you should wear a coat when it's cold outside. Colds are caused by viruses, not by getting wet or cold.
Well, but what about, but that says you could get sick. I wonder if you got like pneumonia or something.
But that wouldn't cause it's a virus.
Pneumonia's a virus too?
I think so.
I don't know. You should Google it. Is pneumonia?
Asking me questions on the fly that I'm just not thinking.
No, just ask Siri.
How do people get pneumonia?
What'd it say? What'd it say? What'd it say? I should already have an answer by now.
No.
Technology is so slow.
So is internet. Pneumonia. Infection of the lungs. Infection can cause the lining of the lungs to become inflamed. Tiny air sacs become filled with fluids. This can result in some very unpleasant symptoms, which can also be dangerous.
So it's just an infection. It has nothing to do with being wet.
No, I said that before.
Okay, so once again, the wives were wrong. The old wives, not the new wives. The new wives could be right.
This wife was right.
Okay, give me another one.
Eating carrots improves night vision.
Heck yeah, you're supposed to eat lots of carrots. We have carrots in the back so we can drive at night. Because if we eat a bunch of carrots in the morning, that beta carotene is going to be flowing through your system, and that night you're going to be able to have night vision.
If that were true, I would have been eating a lot more carrots as a kid.
So you're saying that that's not true?
It's not true.
Oh.
Carrots are good for eye health.
Okay.
As a lot of us know.
Well, yeah,
but
beta
they
carotene
won't give you night vision.
Oh, wow, no night vision out of it. I ate a lot of carrots trying to see at night.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Swallowed gum stays in your stomach for 7 years.
Yeah, that's what we were taught when we were growing up too. That was pretty common knowledge when I was a little kid, that if you swallowed your gum, that it would stay in your stomach for 7 years. I don't know how exactly all the other food went around the gum, and it passed out. It passed out the exit, and the gum stuck around. So, like, when you swallow the gum, is there like a gum patch
No.
in your stomach to where it's all stored?
No.
No?
Nope. Gum passes through your digestive system just like any other food.
Okay,
It's
so the acids just break it down.
It's that hydrochloric acid.
Yeah, it just breaks it down and turns it into non-gum.
Now to that, I have to look it up, maybe not right now, but I thought if a kid maybe intakes a big enough amount of gum, it could cause an obstruction because it would take a little while to break it down. I don't know.
Or your butt would blow a bubble on the way out.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, a gum fart bubble on the way out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's something.
That'd be pretty bad. So instead of swallowing your gum, because you still shouldn't swallow your gum.
Shouldn't swallow your gum anyway.
So you're supposed to, let me guess, you're supposed to spit it on the sidewalk so other people can enjoy it later on the bottom of their shoe.
Some people think that, and then I want to hunt them down and smack them in the head with my gummy shoe.
See, when I was in school, if you were done with your gum, you just gave it to somebody else and they could keep chewing your gum.
Oh, yeah.
So you can do that, right?
No, that's gross.
Can't understand why Mana would pass around school either.
That's gross. No.
So all that's wrong. So you just take your gum out, you put it in the wrapper that you had in your pocket. You put it in the wrapper and then you throw it in the garbage.
Came without a wrapper, put it in the paper towel.
I still think you shouldn't swallow it because I don't understand swallowing.
People do it and it freaks me out. It's like,
yeah, I don't get it. And I know your body's going to break it down. That there's not a gum patch. There's not an extra stomach that's just for gum.
No.
It's like all your food goes down your stomach and it has this slot where it shoots the gum to, and the gum has like an expiration date on food and stuff.
Yeah, like
where it goes, okay, it's been 7 years in 1 day. Now it'll go into your digestive system.
That would be really weird if it actually worked that way.
According to the old wives, that's exactly how it works.
Well, the details you've included aren't listed here, so I don't know. But
my logic seems to make a lot of sense.
Okay, how about this one?
Okay, real quick. Next rest area is 61 miles. Can you make it?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna power through.
I don't know.
All right, next old wife.
A pregnant woman who carries high is having a girl.
There's a bunch of stuff about pregnant women, like you can take things and wave them over their belly, and if it does a certain thing, it means it's a girl or a boy.
I've seen people do a wedding ring over the belly. I don't know why that.
I don't know either, because what if they're not married? And then I didn't know what the rule was of high or low, so you're saying high as a girl?
That's what this one says. The Old Wives' Tale says a pregnant woman who carries high is having a girl.
Okay. Okay, well, sure, why not?
I don't know. I never understood why that was a thing, but
I didn't know it was a thing.
it's not.
Seems to make sense to me.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's
Oh
not
my
a thing.
gosh. So the old wives were wrong yet again.
Yes.
Wow, who would have thunk it?
The way a woman carries during pregnancy has more to do with her body type and muscle tone.
Oh. So it has to do with shape of the woman and not whether it's a boy or a girl. Okay. All right. Well, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next one.
Spilling salt brings bad luck.
Oh, okay. So if you spill salt, what you're supposed to do, now this is how it's supposed to work. So let's say you're sitting down at dinner with family, friends, enemies, coworkers, whatever, and you accidentally knock over the salt shaker. You're quickly supposed to take some salt, pour it in the palm of your hand, and toss it over his shoulder. Otherwise, you're going to have bad luck. We learned that growing up.
So not the salt that you've spilled on the table, but more salt out of the container to throw more
Yes,
away?
according to the old wives, that is what you're supposed to do. You have to counteract the bad luck by now taking salt, putting your hands, instead of it pouring on the table, now it's supposed to be tossed over your shoulder. Now, I'm not sure if it's left or right shoulder. I'm going to go with right because the majority of people are right-handed, and so that would make the most sense. Because we don't want people like that aren't used to tossing things with their left hand to screw up and have continued bad luck. So I'm going to go, yes, this one sounds for real.
Okay. No.
No!
Historically, salt was valuable, so spilling it was wasteful.
It was. In olden times, salt was the main way originally to season food as well as to make food last longer. So salt was very valuable. And there were people that would even sell you salt, like the top layer of your container may be salt, but then underneath that would be something that has no flavor in it. Yeah, it was a big deal trade. Yeah, salt's actually referenced quite a bit in the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd agree. That's why. So originally they just had like salt, and then whatever your region was may have some other spices and stuff like that. But when they started importing all the exotic spices around the world, there ended up being like spice wars over all that stuff. Yeah, good times.
Okay, so then they said to counteract it was tossing a pinch over your left shoulder was believed to blind the devil lurking there.
Oh my gosh! So it is the left shoulder.
Yeah.
Wow. So you could screw up and throw it, and the devil's sitting there going, "Ha ha, miss me." He's probably doing the kid from The Simpsons.
Maybe.
And yeah. So left shoulder, take a pinch over your left shoulder and you're good. That's what they said.
They said.
But well, we all know that that's all BS.
This is ridiculous. These are ridiculous.
I know. So we're gonna pause here.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna probably take these up again in the next episode. So if you like the episode, like, share, review, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Go to dadsruleswag.com to pick up the latest Dad's Rule swag. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.